Alaska, do you want to go for a hike? No?
Car ride? That's not where the car is. Going for a hike and we are gonna climb some mountains. Tangerines!
What's up, guys?
It is a beautiful day in the Ajijic neighborhood, and we decided we wanted to take Alaska and go for a hike. To get to this trailhead, the only one that we really know about, you take a left or right, depending on the direction you're coming, at Donuts.
You go up the mountain at Donuts.
Yeah, basically you go until the street tees off, and I'm pretty sure you can turn right or left and find a trailhead.
Mush.
So this is our first time hiking with Alaska in Ajijic, but also our first time hiking with her in a non-desert terrain. I think the closest would be like Flagstaff or something, where it's sort of more foresty. How do you think this compares?
There must be a lot more smells here in the jungle than there is in the desert, because she's like, you need to get that smell.
She wants to dive in every bush, go into every questionable corner, and with the amount of bugs that are here, like caterpillars and flying things and crawling things, it's a little more nerve-wracking because we don't really know what she's gonna get into or try to eat that might be poisonous. It does get a little bit humid up here with all the plants and everything, which, no complaints. The nature around here is beautiful. Alaska doesn't seem to mind either.
So we got picked up on the carretera in this bus, and then it turned into town. We didn't want that. How do we know which buses go into town and which just go straight on the highway?
Yes. If I had to take a gander, I'm gonna say that it's the yellow buses that go throughout town, so unless you need to go through town, don't get on those, because I'm pretty sure a 15-minute bus ride just took like 45 minutes.
Yeah, we could be totally wrong about that, but if you know which buses stay on the carretera or which go through town,
help a
please
couple
let us know.
Tangerinis out.
It's a trepidating, tantalizing Tangerine Travels imposter!
Imposter! So we finally got this hot sauce that I'm pretty sure is like maybe my favorite ever.
Yeah, I think it's my favorite too, but it's this Chile de Árbol Lago de Chapala brand.
So good.
But we got 3 of these guys for 26 pesos. I'm super excited to try these other 2 because this one is just so good.
Oh, and if you haven't guessed already, we are now in Chapala. We wanted to check out the vendors here again because they have so many of them along the Malecon, because we have some amazing news.
We got to meet up with one of our patrons, Sean, and he was nice enough to lend us a camera to use for our videos, and we were really excited about it.
Because we've been looking for a point and shoot for a long time, but honestly we just haven't had the budget, and we have to be very conscious of that, because if we blow all our money on a camera, that means no more traveling. So it kind of came at the most perfect time that he's lending us this super nice camera. So if you're noticing some different angles, close-up shots, super crisp footage, it's probably because of that camera. Thank you so much, Sean. We are so excited!
Alright guys, so we need to be real with you. We've been to Chapala a half dozen times now.
Or more.
And we've eaten at exactly one restaurant.
I'm sure there's so many great restaurants here, but there's this like crazy magnetic force that just draws us to these free margaritas. So we need your help, please help us. We have a problem. Not a margarita problem. A problem that we've never tried any other restaurants in Chapala.
What are your favorite restaurants in Chapala?
Or where should we go to?
Let us know, comment below. But we've been here, I don't know, quite a few times now. We always get the same entree, 90 peso chicken fajitas, and they come with unlimited free margaritas. It's hard to pass up. It's kind of one of the benefits of being in Mexico. Margaritas and tequila. We were in Chapala on Easter Sunday. It's video number 70 if you want to look it up.
The first time we were ever here in Chapala.
And we videotaped this kid who was just awesome. Like,
Sorry,
awesome.
but videotaped?
Yes, video.
On tape, it was on tape.
Yes, it was on tape.
Not digital at all. Continue.
And at this time I was like, this kid's gonna be a star. So much energy, he's such a great performer.
Oh yes, so, well, we were here again, obviously, and he was there again. Well, he went to a table who looked like his family, so we're like, is this the same kid? Well, he starts singing out of nowhere. I had to go be like, hey, you're in our video, go ahead and look here. Would you mind singing for us again?
Ya no estoy para ti, lo confieso. Y quizás no juegues conmigo, ni me eches mentiras.
He's so good, man. Gracias. Que tengan un buen día.
Alright. Well, you tell the fine people what you got.
Sorry, what? Well, so we're looking for a case for this camera, and it seems they did like some etching, or I don't really know what you call this, in somewhat of like a leather type material. Chapala, Jalisco, holding our schmancy camera. Ooh.
Well, that's a nice camera case you got there.
Why, thank you. Thank you very much.
So we got some alebrijes.
Alebrijes?
Yeah.
No, alegrías.
We got some alegrías. Yes,
some...
pesos cada uno. If you're trying to go back to Ajijic from Chapala, the only bus stop that we know of is right across the street from Modelrama. I think it's like a beer store or something.
Modelorama?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's more, but this is the one we know about.
We got French toast, fruit plate, 2 coffees, mushrooms with ajillo, is that right?
Yeah, like garlic mushrooms.
And then what'd you get?
Enfrijoladas. And all of that came to $187 before tip. It's a lot. A lot of food for not a lot of pesos. Okay, clearly the coffee has not set in yet.
Gracias. Les vaya bien.
So I'm actually kind of astonished that we've been in Mexico for over 7 months now, or about 7 months, and we've never had our car washed while in a restaurant until now, and it costs 35 pesos.
Probably because we never bring our car.
Probably because we walk everywhere and don't drive that often. Oh my goodness, grape juice, this is a giant glass of wine.
We wanted to stop to get some food on the way to this festival that may rhyme with Bobos.
Lobos?
Rhyme with Lobo.
Lobo.
And we were going to go to Chile Verde, which is a really good restaurant right in the square here. But it turns out they closed early today because they ran out of food.
I've never even heard of that.
But anyway, we ended up going to another restaurant that's in the square. This is our first time here. I'm not sure what this place is called. I was able to get a plate of enchiladas for about 80 pesos. And considering these restaurants right around the plaza are generally some of the most expensive in town.
We were minding our own business and going about our day when all of a sudden someone dropped a comment our way. They said, I'm unsubscribing from your channel because you sing when you talk. Yep, that's it. I'm sure gonna walk.
Occasionally we get comments that we just have to laugh to. They're too funny.
One such comment was someone recently saying that they're unsubscribing from our channel because they can't stand it. It sounds like we're singing when we talk. And to that I say, I'm sorry, and to that I say...
We should do it more often.
You want singing? I will give you singing.
One of the upsides of walking everywhere is that you get lots of exercise.
And you get to see things that you wouldn't normally see from driving around.
And one of the downsides is sometimes this happens.
Sometimes you notice that it's raining far ahead on the mountains and you think that you have enough time to walk home, but really you get soaked.
And you get stuck in the pouring rain.
All part of the adventure.
So we went to this awesome festival today. We thought it was going to be part of this video, but it turned out it was too awesome.
Way more awesome.
That it had to be its own video. So that's going to be coming later. So if you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel.
And give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And by the way, we will be having a collab, probably, coming up in the next few days when we travel to a new city. So you have that to look forward to as well. And... gong that bell! So you get notified the next time we put out a new video, and we'll see ya there!